Welcome to the City of Maribyrnong's Biodiversity Digital Workshops. In this clip, we'll be exploring the incredible wetland ecosystems which abound in the City of Maribyrnong and the amazing variety of bird life which inhabits them. And you'll be absolutely blown away by the diversity and beauty of the bird life which lives on our very own back doorstep. Bird watching is a fascinating pastime, and when you take the time to watch and observe, it's so rewarding to be able to understand each different species' adaptations, behaviours and ecological niche. After all, every animal has a job to do. The wetlands in which these birds live are also vital for a healthy natural environment for us. Not only do these ecosystems reduce the impact of floods, they absorb pollutants and improve overall water quality, which directly helps improve all of our lives too. Sadly, our native birds face many perils, and it's up to everyone to protect our beautiful feathered friends. So, when enjoying our open spaces, spare a thought for our native wildlife. After all, they were here first. Let's meet a few of our water-loving bird species. And one of the best places to go bird watching in the City of Maribyrnong is at Newell's Paddock Conservation Reserve, where over a whopping 117 different bird species have been observed. Meet the regal Australian black swan, the only black-coloured swan in the world, a large, majestic aquatic bird still found in the City of Maribyrnong's wetlands and waterways. The biggest threat to the black swan is being attacked by dogs off leads. So do the right thing and help protect these beautiful birds by keeping your dog on its lead. Another issue is well-intending people feeding them human foods, like bread. Human foods like this don't have the nutritional value that these birds need and cause potential harm. So please refrain, because it's important for the health of our birds to let them eat their natural diet of aquatic vegetation. This is an Australian wood duck, commonly called a maned goose. They are one of my favourite duck species. The scientific name is Chenonetta jubata. Chenonetta means goose-like duck, and jubata means maned, and they're called dabbling ducks. The male wood duck has the brown head and the beautiful mane on the back of his neck. I reckon it looks like a mohawk, and it makes him look rather dapper. That's to impress his lady friends. Wood ducks are the winner in Australian wildlife. They have proliferated with agriculture and urban parklands. You know what they like to eat? Grass. They dabble around, pick up bits of grass, and eat up all the seeds and poop them out. What a great job. They're kind of like an environmental engineer. They're like gardeners. This beautiful duck species lays eggs in hollow logs. Oh, aren't wood ducklings adorable? Slow down and watch for wood duck families crossing our busy roads in the City of Maribyrnong. This is a white ibis, often called the bin chicken. This unfortunate nickname has given them a bad reputation for being scavengers. But they should be applauded for their adaptive and resilient ways. Their long curved beak is used for spearing and snatching insects, worms and frogs for dinner. Remember, these unusual looking birds help us out by eating up all of the bugs. Hey, there's some chestnut teals. Amazingly, they're one of the few Australian ducks which can tolerate saline, salty water habitats. You can tell the male apart from the female because he sports the brighter plumage. This is a Buffbreasted Rail. They are a very secretive bird, a wetland bird, and not often seen. They like to hide in secluded areas, in bulrushes and tall reeds. Rails are more common than you might expect. They are beautiful creatures, opportunistic hunters. And the interesting thing about this bird is when the chicks hatch, the babies are highly independent and can run around and fossick for food pretty much immediately. Look at their long legs for walking through the muddy wetlands. They're like a pair of stilts. It has an amazing tapestry of colours for awesome camouflage in its wetland environment. They feed very early in the morning and late in the evening. They're omnivorous. They'll eat plant matter and meat, insects and tadpoles and small fish. Its beak is like a pair of chopsticks for grabbing its insect prey. This beautiful bird species is directly impacted upon by our litter and waste. They eat our litter like cigarette butts and polystyrene. And when they eat our waste, they can die. This is another really important reason why we need to make sure we use our bins properly in the City of Maribyrnong. Even at home, it's important that you don't overfill your bin and that you keep your lids closed. Our birds will thank you. Wow, this is the Dusky Moorhen, a prehistoric-looking bird that appears to defy gravity and even walks on water. Often confused with dusky moorhens is the Eurasian coot, a herbivorous plant-eating bird and a common sight in our wetlands in the city of Maribyrnong. Check out the little pied cormorant drying its wings in the sun. These diving birds are commonly seen along the Maribyrnong River. Aren't they awesome? This is the majestic great egret. Their super long legs assist them to wade in the water in search of their prey. They feed in shallow waters, skillfully standing and waiting for fish, frogs and insects. Their long sharp beak is a perfect tool for spearing and capturing their prey. Let's all protect our wetland bird life together. And here are some simple things that we can all do. Remember, always walk your pet dog on a lead. Dogs and wildlife do not go together. Pick up plastic waste and litter, even if you didn't put it there. Keep your cats indoors day and night. Cats are one of the prime killers of native wildlife. Remember, look and appreciate our wildlife, but don't feed or disturb our native animals. Slow down on our busy roads and watch out for wandering wildlife. So what are you waiting for? Start exploring the city of Maribyrnong's open spaces and wetlands today. You'll be blown away by what lives here. Love where you live in the city of Maribyrnong.